Hey, what's up, guys? This is your host, Max. This is Maximum Raids, hanging out in Exit Humanity. I'm bringing you a series. I did this on my channel in the past. It's called Break It Down, Take It Down. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at a base. We're going to break it down, tell you the plan, and then we're going to show the attack on it. This is going to be a recorded attack, so it's already happened. But hope to do some live ones as well, and even show the fail at times on the live attacks, because we can learn something from it. But this one's going to be a recorded attack. This was a random spin we did against matched under upgrade, and Exit Humanity 84-83 win. Really good job by the clan to finish that off, including a 6-pack there by me. And we're going to pick one of those right here, this 11v11 with my Town Hall 11 Romance Warrior. Let's open this up and pause it right there for a second. Okay, let's go over the plan, guys. First of all, when I'm looking at Town Hall 11s, I'm trying to have an open mind to different points of attack and strategies. What happened to me last season was, I initially started off with a lot of Lalo and Sui Lalo stuff, and I was doing really well with it. And then, there was a day or two where I saw some really cool queen charges on YouTube and whatnot, and I was like, oh man, I want to try some queen charge stuff. So I started practicing some queen charge Lalo, and then I kind of stumbled upon queen charge minor, and man, it worked really well. And so what I've been doing here in the last few weeks, I've been trying to have a little more of an open mind and not just pigeonholing myself into one attack. But this base, I had to go back to the Old Faithful because it was a great queen charge minor base. Let's take a look at what I'm seeing here. Okay. First of all, there was a plan. This base was hit already 11v11, and I just totally wiped the plan. So you've seen me before on the channel talk about trying to use parts of a plan and make corrections. I just didn't like the plan that was on it, and it was a queen charge, but it took way too long, and it kind of came in this way, and it was just way too lengthy to make something work out of it. So what I decide to do is, you'll see here in my comp, I'm bringing 5 healers, 22 miners, and everything else is kind of some standard stuff. A loon for the healers in case there's a Black Sam, and on the scout I didn't see one, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Bring in the slammer, and I'm going to bring loons in the slammer. I've got 3 rage, 2 of my own, 1 in the CC. I've got a jump and 2 heal. One of the important things about a minor attack here at 11v11 is one of the decisions I have to make is, do I run the warden with the queen, or do I run the warden with the miners? Okay, and in this case, I'm going to run the warden with the queen, and I'll show you why. First of all, I see I'm trying to look for the funnel, and I see a bowler bounce right here to make a really good funnel on this side. And I see a baby drag right here, which will then kind of work its way up this way and makes a really good funnel there, so that I can kind of put my queen down right here, and she can charge into the base like this. This is my wall break point right here. That way I kind of stay away from the wizard tower, send my test wall break in, and then break in. I'm going to drop the warden with her, and oddly, one of the other things that I do with a minor attack is I look for places in the corners that I can get some easy percent, and also it helps funnel miners. What I want to do is keep most of the miners inside the base hitting the defenses. And, you know, so like up here, I can see like a little archer here, an archer here, and an archer here. And that'll kind of trim that corner right there. And over here, I can see like some little minion spots right in here that will help me trim that corner, okay? And what I'm really trying to do with a queen charge miner is cut into the base and kind of carve out an L. So by let's get those spots a little better. There they are. Okay, so by charging in here and then using a jump like right here, I can work my way to the eagle. And on a queen charge, most queen charge attacks, or in this case, the queen charge miner attack, you know, my objectives are usually get the queen, get the CC, and get the eagle, okay? And in this case, I also get a bomb tower, a inferno tower. I'm going to get 2 wizard towers on the way, and I'm actually going to get 2 bows on the way. So I get a lot of value, all right? But my ultimate goal is to get right here and get the eagle, okay? And that's why I place my jump where I do. So I charge in. I use a rage very early right here to encounter the queen. That way I don't have to use my ability. I'm anticipating it. So in other words, I'm placing it down before I even encounter the queen because I know I'm going to encounter the queen. There's my rage. There's my jump. And it's going to require a second rage as I get in here. And I'm already anticipating it. Like, I don't go into this attack wondering, like, will I need one or not? I mean, I'm going to need one. I'm going to have 2 bows on me right here and an archer tower and a wizard tower splash. I'm going to need the rage. So I'm ready for the rage. It's right here in this area that you encounter the CC. So I got a poison ready to encounter the CC. And on this base, it's actually a baby drag 3 Valk CC. So I know that I'm going to need something to reinforce the queen. This is why I bring the warden. Because when I encounter 3 Valk and a baby drag, even under a poison, I'm either going to need to pop the queen ability or I'm going to need the warden ability, okay? And so this is why I bring the warden with my queen, so that I can pop the warden ability there. I've also counted the troop drops, and I know the eagle will be activated as well. So I'm not only going to have the CC on me, I'm also going to have the eagle on me as well. So that's where I pop the warden ability to get through the CC, and then I can still pop the queen ability to take out the eagle, okay? So basically by doing that, I have carved out this entire section right here, okay? So that's all gone, and that's basically what I'm looking for on a miner attack, because now I've got a perfect L for miners to come in here and work their way this way and then finish up here. If I'm lucky, my queen, since I'm not even encountering a sweeper, everything is behind the sweeper, my queen may still be up in this area reinforcing my miners. Now, the one interesting thing that I decide to do, let's get rid of that. The one interesting thing that I decide to do, and you know, what am I going to do with my siege machine, okay? Sometimes I use a wall wrecker. Sometimes I use the wall wrecker like on the back end to kind of funnel, you know. So you know that I'm already using the archers up here to get a few buildings. You know, I could send the wall wrecker like this, and it would kind of cut into these buildings and get in here, and that would create a funnel to where the miners just go here instead of like maybe going out here to the trash. The other thing that I'll do is drop the BK over here on the side with some wizards, and he will walk down with some wizards and just kind of trim this. And if I'm lucky, he'll continue to get good value and go this way and trim all that. That continues to keep the miners inside the base. But in this case, what I do is I decide to bring the slammer. And I'm going to bring the slammer just like this. And I want to take out the air defense as soon as possible. And I put max loons in the slammer. A lot of times I'll put max miners in the slammer, but here's what I decided. I knew that, you know, this Inferno Tower, DE storage, elixir storage, I knew that was going to be some high hit point buildings there. And so my miners were going to have to work through those. And what I decide to do is I'm only using 2 rage for the queen. And so most times I'll use 3 heal for the miners. But what I decide is bring max loons and drop a heal for the miners right here, but also drop a rage right here. And I want to kind of catch that outer mortar area there so that the loons will go, you know, they'll pop pretty much right about here because of this air defense and probably a black Sam. So they'll pop and they'll go here, 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 and here. I think I actually get a couple split off and even go to the Inferno Tower as well. But that will kind of get some of the defenses off of me. And then with the heal and the rage, you know, the loons are boosted, the miners are boosted. They'll get through those storages really quick, and it'll just keep things moving. That'll leave me with 1 heal left over. And over here was a really good spot because you got 2 wizard towers, a bomb tower. There's actually a giant bomb here and like a giant bomb here and maybe even one over here too. So this was like really a good spot for a heal, like right in here to heal up across the finish line. Guys, that's the plan. We just broke it down. Let's watch how we took it down. There you go, guys. 11v11. Take it, break it down, take it down, baby. That's how we do it. Looking forward to doing another one of those. Maybe a live one soon. Guys, I'm your host, Max. This is Maximum Raids. Welcome to the fucking show.